Trying not to lose my shit. I'm just trying not to lose my shit.
What's giggity good, everybody? We back in the hizzy for shizzy, up in this flippity floppity floop.
Flippity floppity floop. Wow. Gosh, I have never thought you could ever get more whiter than I am.
Actually, that's something we had to take from white people because the thing about black people is we have to keep changing our slang because white people keep stealing it.
Pretty much. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, guys, welcome to another episode of TemGameBoyz. Alright, we're
What's
back.
good?
We're back with this bullshit ass dog here. We captured
Yeah,
one.
this fucking...
Let go of me! Oh no! I gotta save Flair!
Come on.
Too bad, your little sister going to prison. And you know what they do to pretty kitty cats in prison.
Yeah.
They fuck them.
The guy who's doing the who's flying the plane is crying. She's not. How crazy is that shit?
He's like, no, that was my big sister, or no, that was a girl I liked. I was gonna ask her out. We were gonna go to Denny's.
What was he thinking, taking credit for Waffle's work?
Oh.
And what was
'Cause
he
he's a
thinking
bitch.
showing off like that?
Cause that idiot's a bitch. He ain't shit. He can suck on a dick.
I'm trying to look for my soda. I don't even know what the fuck my soda is.
Oh, you lost your soda?
Actually,
I will be
it
right
was
back,
Flair
Jesus.
who captured Flair.
Well, while Nico's gone, I just want to let you all know that Nico is like a 24-hour bakery. You go to his alternative accounts and his buns will always be out. I really hope he leaves that in. I hope he looks back at the recording and leaves that shit in. It would be so funny. I doubt it, but goddamn, it'd be funny. Also, I'm playing Fortnite, by the way, because Nico's the one playing this game. And one of the things I kind of find a little annoying about Fortnite is that it takes forever to level up, like, in general. Like, I'm actually kind of pissed off at how long it takes to level up. Got me some slurp juice. Slurping it up like prime. Like that good poo nanny. Oh, hey, what's up?
What were you talking about with the lovelies?
Nothing. Stuff I really hope you'll keep in the episode.
Oh, well, you know, I heard bakery. What was going on with the bakery?
Nothing.
Okay, all right.
Oh god, you're gonna laugh your ass off when you go back and listen to it. That's the best part about like times when you walk away, because
Alice Guard should. Cyan saved you, Princess Teria.
Whatever. I got my
and my mom's calling.
calling during the time. All right, so I'll try.
I'm gonna tell her to call back.
Jeez, okay.
Waffle is the only guard I need.
Jeez, okay. Jeez, like automatically, Waffle is the only guard I need.
Yes, I want Waffle's nuts in my mouth tonight. I may be a virgin princess, but Waffle can take it.
Jesus Christ, like directly.
Now, Waffle, let's go catch those black cats, okay?
And maybe while we're at it, you can show me to your bedroom.
I'm jealous of your way with a ladies' officer, Waffle.
Yeah, you really like to get in that poo nanny.
Thank you, Dumpy Snoopy.
Oh,
Dumpy
I wish I was
Snoopy.
as tall as you.
Oh, he wishes he was a little bit taller. He wishes he was a baller. Wish he had a girl that was nice. He would call her. Wish he had a rabbit in a hat with a bat, or however the fuck that song goes.
Just imagine, like, this is so like a band first time. It's like, yeah, she doesn't know I'm gay. Like, just imagine, like that.
I wonder
Okay.
what happened to Flair.
Now Waffle's straight. He's straighter than Heimdall.
Most likely he is. Well, hey, at least they got a bed and a toilet in there.
Yeah, most prisons don't even give you a place to shit.
Well, are you going to tell me where your hideout is or not?
I am.
I ain't telling you shit, fucker. I want my lawyer.
They don't have lawyers in here. Okay, look at the
you're
gesture.
right.
Hey, I don't know about you. Look at the gesture that Cyan is doing right now.
Well, I mean, it is a prison.
Well, guys just fit this shit in.
I mean, it's a prison. What do you expect gonna happen?
She's adorable.
Stubborn girl. You should cool off in here for a while.
I'm telling you
Yeah, and
shit.
for that, I'm gonna piss in your dinner.
Likely. Meow mix.
Alicia.
I'm upset, but you were a thief.
Alicia, where are you? It was good. I heard you know my ex-bitch.
Hey, you're a pussy.
Waffle.
Ego. Is there waffles?
Hey.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Hello.
I think your microphone's
I'm
off.
not going
God
to
damn
tell
it.
you where our hideout is.
Fine.
Hey, bitch, I don't care. I'm just trying to see your sister's
I
titties.
want you to tell me about your sister.
Yeah, how big them titties?
You mean Alicia?
I think this is the little sister. You might want to be careful.
Why? Why does she
Uh.
hate dog people so much?
Why?
Oh, well, Alicia got...
Because
She started listening to Charlie Kirk.
dog people hate cat people.
Well,
She listened to a JD Vance podcast.
she was speaking to the yellow Garfield cat, who's the president now. You're eating all the dogs and the cat people over there on that floating
You see-
island.
We gotta get rid of the cats, alright? They're taking all the pussy. They're gonna take the yarn, they're gonna put all of our women in bondage, and they're gonna feed them to mice.
They're scratching all our furniture. They're fucking up all our furniture. Too much money went into that furniture. I know. I know people who made all the furniture. It's an issue.
Exactly. All the immigrants that made the furniture, they won't be getting paid.
A long time ago, Praria belonged to the cat people. I was told that the dog people invaded, and there was a fight between them.
Oh, okay. So now all of a sudden we're Christopher Columbus. All right. Bullshit.
You see, the thing about these cat people is they came in, they took our land, they fucked up our shit. That's not true. I don't hate cats. I just hate most of
Where
them.
did Alicia hear that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She's been listening to these strange podcasts.
Talking about red pill stuff. I don't know what it is. You know, we get pills.
Yeah.
We get pills.
I'm not
too.
old enough. I'm not old enough to take pills.
Yeah, only when I get.
So I don't-
Only when I visit the vet, and then all of a sudden it goes right up the bum. It actually,
Nice.
which actually is a thing for pets.
Yeah, suppositories.
No.
They're a thing for humans too, Nico.
Yeah, I don't take those at all.
Well, I mean, I hope you wouldn't. You'd have something like you'd need something real fucked up with you to need to take a goddamn suppository.
Fucking most likely it has to be as big as a football. I bet.
Well, from what I know, because I have a friend that's a nurse, they're not actually as big as they used to be. Mainly because people kept
You
complaining.
don't know?
So they were that big at one point.
Yeah, they
Interesting.
sucked. No one likes taking a suppository.
I would never have
think-
thought.
I mean, Jonah might like it.
Don't do that. He's not here. He's not here.
We can make fun of our friends when they're not here. That's a part of
To tell you the
friendship.
truth, we're not real sisters.
No, of course.
What?
She kidnapped me when I was 6.
3 years ago, my parents were killed in an accident.
Aw.
And I was
Aw,
sent
poor
to an
baby.
orphanage.
Oh, so they're like the Sly Cooper, Bentley, and Murray.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
Cooper,
that's
Bentley, and
sweet.
Murray, or like fucking Seto, Kaiba, and Mokuba. In a
I
sense.
cried all the time, but They cheered me up. They told me they'd be my sisters.
That's nice.
God, what other siblings? Margot, Edith, and Agnes from Despicable Me.
Yeah, that is true. Not really related, but they're in the orphanage.
Yeah.
I understand, but
She says that cat people can never be happy in Praria.
There it is.
So she
They
puts
lie.
stray cat people together.
Hmm.
She's trying to
She
make
plans on
them
creating this
just
city.
cat people.
Oh, they're trying to go back to Catfrica.
Pustopia.
Pustopia.
Pustopia. Again, Meowagaskar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Meowagaskar. Come on, that was awesome. I'm definitely using that as a
I fucking love Madagascar though. That movie was funny. That movie was funny as shit.
What if they were dogs? Like, what would the dog names be? Ruffa.
Bow York.
No.
Yeah.
Bohemia.
Bohemia.
so do those crystals have something to do with
The president is Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but it's just a fucking a Doberman with dreads.
A Doberman with dread. I always thought Snoop Dogg would be a Chihuahua. I don't know why.
Hey, a snake of the desert. All my favorite things in the world, Rainbow Spring.
Yeah, if we collect all 5 of them, Fool will... Whoops.
Oh well, who's full?
Fool? Who's that?
New Bark City, that's a good one. Pa Angeles, Chabarco, Poston, Sea Poodle, Dogver, that's not very good. Pupland instead of Portland.
New York.
Dog Troy.
New Yorkie.
Dog Troy. Yeah, New Yorkie. Oh, or Labrador, Orlando. Tampaw,
Waffle?
Ruffno, Tugson, Minneapolis. Yeah, there are a lot of these.
There, you found a list of them?
Yeah?
No, I was just thinking of them off the top of my head.
Do dog people really hate cat people?
Of course we don't. We love pussy.
No, Flair, that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually the cat people who are the racist ones. We're just trying to get them out of our country.
Oh my god. They just want to build a community.
I'm gonna be real, my biggest issue with these Fortnite seasons is that they don't really do that much to change the maps up. Like, they add new locations, but they also keep the old ones. They don't do shit with them.
All I'm saying is that the Power Rangers being in there is the greatest shit. I ain't gonna lie. I might get back
Oh yeah,
on
the Power Rangers, but there aren't that many locations from Power Rangers that they use. Like, come on, give us some of the actual locations from Power Rangers, for fuck's sake. I want to go to the city from Mighty Morphin. I love that place. I grew up with that place. Me and my homeboys, we know that city like the back of our hand.
You don't know about Angel Grove.
I know, me and my, excuse my language here, but me and my shizzles for dizzles love Angel Grove, okay?
No, I can't take you
Which is why-
seriously since you said shizzles for dizzles. I can't.
Well, I can't say the N-word, so I'm gonna be saying stereotypical black shit.
But yeah, no, you know, all right. Ooh, where was the place that they went ahead and hung out most of the time in Mighty Morphin?
When you talk, didn't they usually? Oh, you're talking about that diner they went to.
Yeah, the smoothie shop.
Oh yeah.
No.
Why can't I remember the name of the smoothie shop though? That sucks.
What the?
God, I gotta rewatch me some Mighty Morphin.
Hmm?
Love that
Let me
show.
remind you, I have ways of making you talk.
Okay.
I ain't telling you nothing.
All right. Well, how would you like the? I just imagine he starts like doing James Bond interrogations on her. Like he pulls out a fucking glass of milk and starts drinking it in front of her.
Ow.
Damn.
What?
Huh?
What? Your stomach?
Bitch, I don't give a shit about your tummy.
Hey! Pull yourself together! Are you alright? What should I do for a stomachache? Do I apply ice or heat?
She
Or should I
might be
make her lay
faking.
down and elevate her paws?
She's probably
No,
faking.
that's not right.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Also, you're supposed to apply ice to the front, heat to the back.
He's-
This dumbass.
You tricked me!
No shit, you dumbass.
You can literally break the bars with the robot.
Exactly.
This is
But you have a fucking super fighting robot over there, and you're over here.
Hey! Let me out, you...
Pussy. I don't know.
Alright, so where do we go? Grim motto. Where we're going? I don't know where we're going. It never tells us where we have to go. Like,
Yeah, I can admit that is a huge problem with this game. Like, that's a problem with a lot of older games. They do not give clear instructions on where the fuck you need to go.
yeah, like now. All right, now I'm back into playing the fucking game. But then,
Yes.
all right, so I should investigate here a little bit longer. I should at other locations. All right, cool. As I said, it doesn't tell me a goddamn thing of where I need to go. So do I Rosaka or Port? Let's go to Grimtoe. Let's see what Grimtoe looks like again.
Yes.
Grimtoe.
I'm surprised most of these places aren't just dog and cat puns. If I was put in charge of creating a goddamn fantasy world where most of the characters were fucking animals, my ass would be creating so many... Literally every goddamn city would be a pun.
Yeah.
And I'd play it so straight and so seriously that people would wonder if I really am trying to make a joke out of it. Obviously I am, but I would play this shit seriously as hell.
So this is where we fought them. Alright, cool. No problem. You can't go nowhere.
Also where you got your ass kicked 17 times.
Yes, I get it. Thank you. You know, to be honest, I kind of expect that because I get very critical on you when it comes to Ape Escape, so I can understand. Oh, by the way, motherfuckers, I just want to let you know, we are trying to do another clan for the EHG and TemGameBoyz.
Yes, unfortunately we have recently lost to TemGameBoy.
Yeah, Tober's not going to be with us for a while because he has to do his own personal things. But I did make a post. We do. You know the fact that you're being very facetious is very off.
I'm crying.
That does not feel like it's crying.
What does doo-doo got to do with any of this? I was crying. Because I really miss my brother. See, I'm censoring myself, Nico.
Yes, I know. I get it. You would never let that shit go down. Like, you would never let it go.
I am black. I am entitled to that word.
Well,
I fought wars for that word. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Your ass was not on the wall. And so you can't handle the fucking truth. Shut up. Really tried, mister. No.
Oh, by the way, someone asked me in my comment section why Nico won't let me say the N-word. It's because he's trying to keep YouTube from not flagging it, because even though I've stated multiple times that I am black, YouTube's fucking age restriction system can still be a pain in the ass. So unless I have like a webcam on or some shit like that, which we don't really do webcams on TemGameBoyz unless we're live streaming, I don't say the N-word because I don't want Nico's channel to go down.
It's not a thing that I like. Oh, a message from headquarters. Okay, awful, excellent job in Grimtoe. The kittens you captured on the Arcanius provide us with valuable information. They were planning to take their airship to a weapons factory. Where the fuck is that? Airship build new weapons. Where is this weapons factory? Alright, cool. According to north of Rosaka. Yeah.
north of Riseko.
All right, so we know where it is. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so as I was saying, like me personally, on a personal aspect, I don't care. Of course, if he says it, it's not my word to go ahead and say no. It is the idea of fucking having multiple platforms, like people on TemGameBoyz on multiple platforms, and they will get in trouble for it. So it's like, if I limit it for their platforms, I have to limit it for mine. It's a fair thing. It has to be.
Yeah, but would anyone really limit it on their platforms? Like, would Jonah or Mina limit it? Because I know for a fact Twitch doesn't give a shit if you say the N-word. They let white people say the N-word on Twitch.
It really does, because like, here's the thing, is like, the problem is why a lot of people end up getting away with that shit is simply because of this reasoning. Oh, we're climbing a pipe. Like, a lot of people who don't fucking go ahead and report it are the fans of those ignorant fucking idiots. That's the thing. But nobody.
Okay, but would Mina or Jonah like restrict that? I'm just trying to wonder.
Yes, they would. Because we also when there were times where you let it slip and that Mina was going live and we had to be careful. The same thing with Tober.
All right.
Oh, fucking always throwing some goddamn bombs at me, man.
Well, they like dropping bombs. Who doesn't like dropping a bomb every once in a while?
America.
Exactly, we're Americans. Bombs are our bread and butter.
No, but yeah, that's exactly why. As I said, I have to hold the actual rule for everyone else. I can't go ahead and give passes to everyone. So if that's the case, like if it has to be restricted on all platforms, it has to be restricted on all platforms. That's just how it is. Like it's the exact same thing if you know, if somebody was using like a slur in any type of way, and then they use either their sexual orientation or race to go ahead and say, oh, I can say it. No, you cannot, because I can get in trouble for allowing that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it gets to a point where a lot of people also, though it comes from the idea of, oh yeah, maybe we can use the power of it. Now people are doing the negative with that shit. And for instance, so you saw how they're gonna go ahead and try to do something with the word with the word Yahtzee.
Yeah, like they're not letting people call other people that word, even if they are being one.
No, so there was a whole thing on Fox where a guy's like, let's use that and let's take the word and make it a positive. I'm like,
yeah, that's fucking stupid. I will never understand how people can try and take a word that literally is like the definition for a group of shitty fucking people and try to make it positive.
That's what I mean. Like, that's where, like, when people start doing that with like certain terms or certain words, it gives people a lot more fucking power to want to do ignorant shit, and that's just where it is. Like, personally, as I said, I do not care if you want to say any of those words. You could say it. That's your thing of it. But you better be ready for whatever consequences come behind it.
Yeah, I know. Like, again, like, I'll say it on my own channels and shit like that, but, like, again, I don't say it on Nico's because, again, due to how really stupid as shit Twitch and most platforms are when it comes to stuff like that, yeah, like, Nico could get in trouble, and God forbid Mina or Jonah get in trouble from this, too, because, well, Jonah's a goddamn sweetheart, and Mina, well, let's just say Mina, she's been through a lot recently. She's definitely done a lot of different things. See, Mina recently just got back from the Cyber Wars. She had to fight over 25 Terminators. She killed 50 men, and she ended up drop kicking.
The fuck is she, Mina Connor now? Like, what?
I was genuinely trying to reference, like, I was, like, legitimately trying to reference Tomb Raider.
Oh, remember no, because I heard Cyber Wars. I'm like, what the fuck is she, like, fighting Skynet? Like,
I was trying to do, like, a mix between Terminator and Tomb Raider, but I couldn't remember, like, any of the specific fucking... I can actually remember most of the specific goddamn stories from the older Tomb Raider games. And I definitely can't remember most of the newer fucking Terminator movies. After Terminator 3, I just kind of lost interest in the Terminator franchise, because these motherfuckers do not know what they're doing.
I don't know. Like, it's like I've stopped watching anything of Terminator after 3. It's just like
just reboot the fucking series already, because I feel like that's what the Terminator series needs more than anything, is just a reboot. Because the story has gotten so fucking overcomplicated. Like, now John Connor is the one that started Skynet. Like, Jesus Christ, wasn't the original Terminator like an action/horror movie where, you know, the T-1000 was the bad guy and it was hunting everyone down, and it was basically a slasher villain with guns.
so.
Like, Jesus Christ, go back to that.
No, it was still. What the hell? What the hell?
Like, I know it's still an action movie, but like, it was like a slasher movie but with guns and action. Like, that's the thing. The Terminator was basically a slasher villain, but he was given the same level of like badass action as a bunch of other fucking people. And then the second movie, they just straight up decided to say fuck it and make it a full ass action movie.
What the
And it's
fuck
one of the
just
best.
happened? He just committed suicide right there.
He committed die, Nico. We're not allowed to say suicide anymore for some reason,
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
because apparently basic words are now inappropriate.
Oh, they're doing that thing where they're like now just like now if you have to do an ID thing for like YouTube and shit.
I'm not giving them my goddamn ID. Because here's the thing. People say that this is to protect children. Motherfucker, this is just giving private companies like our personal information. If these were government-run websites, or if the government owned every website, you know what? Fine, I get it. But these are private fucking companies. No one wants to give a private company their goddamn ID.
Well, to be
What
fair,
dumbass came up with that idea?
well, I don't know. As I said, it's not. It's the idea that most parents don't want to take responsibility for their children. Like
If these parents don't start taking care of their goddamn kids, I'm gonna start smacking the shit out of them.
it goes to a point, but this is it. This is what it is. Now, this is how I feel. As I said, this is why I say a lot of spanking should happen. Now,
I don't agree you should spank your kids. There are better ways to discipline them, but I do understand that yes, you need to discipline your motherfucking kids. You see them looking at booty?
I would say like spanking should be applied to at least when you start like around 14.
What?
At least 14, yes.
That's when you should start, or when you should stop?
When if you apply a spanking, it should be at least the maximum, like the start is like, because I would say like mostly like if you do like anything like anything crazy to like in a sense to try to reprimand your kids, I would say like pull an ear, like regular like a pull an ear. But if it comes to like spankings, I would not spank any of my kids unless they were like 14 years old. That's straightforward.
Okay.
Because that's literally now to a point where they know that is the maximum where they know right from wrong.
I mean, I hear you. Just, I don't know. I'm just.
What? By all means, go ahead.
Nothing. I don't want to start like an argument or nothing. I'm just gonna.
I'd rather you be honest. That's why.
Okay, I don't think you should ever physically hit your kids under any circumstance. That's my stance on this. I genuinely think that putting your hands on your kids is inherently lazy, because at the end of the day, if you genuinely think that hitting your kids or, you know, beating your kids in any way, shape, and form is going to help them become better, it really won't, because all that does is cause an extensive amount of trauma. And what's even worse is that if it does technically work, they're not being good people because they're good people. They're being that way because they're scared of you, because they see you as someone that can and will hurt them, not someone that's trying to help them be better.
Well,
and I understand that a lot of people who grow up and were like, oh, I was faked and I turned out fine. Yeah, because you've mentally rectified that shit with yourself. But that does not happen to a lot of people. In fact, it doesn't happen with most people. A lot of people are really fucked up in the head because their parents beat the shit out of them.
Well,
and
here's the
basically
thing.
treat
It's I would say mostly as a last resort, as I said. Like
you know what? Fine. As a last resort, sure. If
Yeah,
none
as a
of the
last
other punishments are working, yeah, go ahead.
if taking the shit away is not working, no. So the kids have gotten used to that. If you keep them in the house, people have snuck out. But it got into a point where it's like, if you're putting someone else's kid in danger, yes, I'm either pulling the shit out of your ear or I'm whipping your ass. Because guess what? If I don't, guess what? Someone in this world will. And you can't really stop them from doing so. Like there's like at one point, if let's say if like Bobby Badass decided to go ahead and take my kid out to hang out, right? And then Bobby Badass decided to go ahead and do a stupid thing to a point where my son ends up getting, to a point where, hey, he gets, I would say influenced to do the thing with him. And here we go.
What thing are we referring to? Like
nowadays, especially with like the TikTok things, like doing things like eating like Tide Pods, fucking goddamn kicking doors in and shit, fucking causing
that Tide Pod thing hasn't been a Tide Pods. Jesus Christ, that's like a blast from the past. I haven't heard about that in fucking years.
They banned it from New York.
Yeah, I know they banned Tide Pods from New York because kids are being fucking stupid. Like, obviously, like I get that shit, but like, Jesus Christ, I did not think kids were still eating fucking Tide Pods. I thought that was just a dumbass trend from 2009 that Shadman made a piece of artwork about.
Okay, then let me do the recent one with like the kicking up people's doors down on their property. That was just as of recently.
Oh yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
kicking in people's doors is just fucking stupid.
Yeah, because in the process of that, let's say a Bobby Badass influenced
you're breaking the goddamn law.
Yeah, they're breaking the law, and then in the process, someone could actually retaliate by shooting your ass. There is no
exactly.
Yeah, and then if that's in a case, if Bobby Badass went ahead and put my child through that, I'm whipping Bobby Badass ass before his parents get there. If not, I'm whipping his parents ass. There's an instance of where like I get it to a point like you should not do it as a first fucking reaction. If your kids are doing the wrong thing, then of course take away their shit, give them a punishment, ground them in all that instances. But if it gets to a point where all of that is no longer working, especially when our kids are putting their hands on their parents,
I actually think kids I think kids are gonna put their hands on their parents whether they beat them or not. But I see where you're going there. Like I do get it. It's a final resort situation.
Yeah, it's a final resort. Like it gets to a point where, as I said, you do things like go ahead and just take their shit away. You get like, as I said, phone, whatever, television, fucking just leave the mattress in their fucking room. They're done all that matters. And they make sure they come home in time. When they finish their homework, put them to bed. And then they say, all right, when you're done with the homework, go to fucking bed. When you're done with your homework, food, go to your bed. But if it gets to a point, because as I said, there were things that happened, like a 16-year-old going to Italy by himself one trip, and then the parent of that 16-year-old had to pay for him and 4 other fucking kids to come back from Italy, which was a couple $1,000s for each of those little bastards. And I'm telling you right now, if that was my kid, I would have whipped his ass. Because God forbid something happens and they're stuck over there, they're fucked.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see in like very extreme cases like that. Yeah, because it also depends on what they're doing. Like, don't beat your kid because they're getting a bad grade in English. If they're getting because usually when people say that they want to beat their kids or that they should, they're usually referring to casual shit, like a kid getting a bad grade or a kid, staying up a little too late, or a kid like.
Yeah, I know, like the basics of like just stuff like that. If your kid's getting a bad grade, just take his shit away.
Or, you don't even have to take his fucking shit. Now, obviously, if his shit is the reason why, yes, but like, for the love of God, you don't even need to take his shit away. If your kid is getting a bad grade in like a specific grade or something, study with your motherfucking kid. Yeah. Help him learn this shit, for fuck's sake. You don't even need to punish your kid for getting a bad grade, because most of these kids nowadays got undiagnosed ADHD and shit. Yeah. Help them. And if, yes, they are getting bad grades because, they aren't just focusing in class and shit, then yeah, take your shit away. don't beat your kid because they're getting a bad grade. That's fucking stupid.
Like, as I said, just take their shit away, as if not, and then just help them out with the situation. Put them through like
Exactly.
a fucking situation with doing so. But sadly, parents don't want to be. Sadly, parents don't want to be parents. That's the sad part about it. And then the problem is when teachers actually teach them something different, they question the teachers. Where, in my opinion, I don't give a shit if you pay taxes. You have no right questioning a teacher who could teach your child because they teach your children better than you do.
Exactly. This is why I don't understand why people get mad when we bring up adding certain things to the curriculum that teachers could be trained to teach. Like, motherfuckers, if a teacher says it's good to teach your kid these things, don't argue with them, because they're the one, because just because you pay them or just because you pay your taxes, that does not mean you know what it's like to be a goddamn teacher.
Like,
all right, you want to know what it's like to be a goddamn teacher? How about you sign the fucking paperwork, and how about you go through the classes and be a goddamn teacher?
Yep, that's
what you can do.
Like,
if you ain't gonna do that, fuck off.
Like, if your kid who's 14, he made a mistake. There's a difference between applying something real and making a mistake. If they made a mistake they didn't know, obviously there should be a punishment, but nothing illegal of spanking them. No. You should at least be like, all right, you can't go out for a week. You can't go out for a month. You can't even watch TV for a month. Stuff like that. What I would say, if it comes to a point where it's a mistake, yes, punish them for a week or a month. Make sure they don't watch anything or they're not allowed to go out, because then they need to learn that lesson. But if it comes to a point where things like, because this happened to me, like if your son or daughter or child in general is doing things like going to a point where, especially, they're putting like a weapon towards your kid, because that's happened to me and that's happened to a lot of kids nowadays, and I see it, I'm whipping your kid's ass. You're putting my child in danger. So you put my child in danger, he gets hurt, I'm hurting you.
We kind of already gone over this.
Yeah, so that's what it is. But all right, guys, go ahead, leave a like, leave a subscribe, definitely turn on the notification and hit that bell, and stay tuned for another episode of TemGameBoyz.
And don't forget to beat your kids.
Shut up. Please ignore that.
Trying not to lose my shit. I'm just trying not to lose my shit.